Hello everyone, this is Ellen. I am the FNTP and content creator behind Made Whole Nutrition, and I'm here today to explain to you how you can customize your Canva templates that you purchase from Made Whole Nutrition. So after you submit an order, you're going to get a confirmation page that looks like this. It will have a link to a downloadable PDF. You're going to want to open this up within 24 hours of purchasing because this link is temporary. You'll also get an email with these same links. Again, open them up as soon as possible. Once you get this PDF open, once you download it, then you don't have to worry. This link lives forever. This is what you paid for, and this is what leads to the editable Canva template. So I'm going to click on this, open it up. Canva is asking if I want to start designing, and I do. Once you open this, any edits you make from this point forward are yours and yours alone. So no one else will see any changes you make to this document. First thing I'm going to do is just change the name. I now own it. So first of all, I'm going to change the colors. That's the first step. So if you already have these defined, this part's easy. You can just enter your hex codes. I personally like this green color. And so I'm going to use that in my design. As you'll note, it's kind of dark, hard to read. So I'm going to go up here to transparency and change the transparency down to 50. So it's still the same color. It's just a little bit easier to read now. So like I said, if you already have those hex codes defined, this part's going to be pretty simple. If you don't, I recommend downloading my free brand board template and watching the tutorial on how to pick your colors, pick your fonts, and create a cohesive brand aesthetic. All right, so once I've changed the colors, the second step is to change the fonts. Again, if you have these defined, great, easy. Or you can watch my tutorial on how to pick these fonts. If you have Canva Pro, you'll know that you'll have a lot more font options. If not, you still have quite a few options. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to change it to all caps and perhaps bold. There, that looks like a nice heading to me. I'm also going to change these smaller headings. So let's see, pick something that I like. How about this one? Great. Okay, so we've got a little bit of contrast there, so I'm going to do that for my headings. What I would not recommend doing is changing the body font. So this font right here is Accentic Light, and the spacing is pretty particular to the font style and size. And so you're welcome to play around with it, but you're just going to spend more time making edits to the spacing. So as you can see, like if I change this, oh, now I'm going to have to play around with it. Like I said, you can, I would recommend just keeping it. All right, so once you've updated your fonts to match your brand, you're going to come down here and add your practice name. So if you want to use the copyright symbol, you can do Option G. This just means that this is your document. People can't print and distribute it without your permission. Add your practice name. And we're good to go. The final step for customization is to add your logo. So there's actually two different ways you can do this, and I'm going to show you both. So the first is to add your logo down here at the bottom. So I've uploaded my logo. Great. So I'm going to resize it so that it fits down here. I'm going to have to crop it a little bit. I'm going to delete this other copyright text so it's not in the way. Send it to the back. Got to make it a little bit smaller. Make sure it's in the middle. There we go. So that's one way to customize these handouts, is by adding your logo down here. The other way, which you might be thinking, oh, my logo just kind of makes it look crowded and messy down there. The other way is to add it as part of your background. So I'll show you on a separate page here. So I'm going to copy my logo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crop out an element of it. So depending upon your logo, you might have an element like my olive branch that you really like and you want to use. Maybe it's the first letter of your practice name. You can choose an element that you like and that you want to isolate. I would not recommend using anything that has too many words because otherwise it will look too busy. All right, so I'm going to turn it and increase the size, and I'm going to put it here in the corner of the document. So I'm going to add it up here. I'm going to send it to the back, and I'm going to change the transparency down to about 20. And now you can see it appears behind the text. Everything is still relatively readable, but I have this brand element in my design. So that's the second way you can add your logo to this design. All right, so there you go. Now this is customized to your brand. You can reuse, resize, and use for whatever purposes in your practice to support your nutrition education. Let me know if you have any questions. Reach out to me on social media, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope that this helps you customize your templates. Thanks.